What is up, guys? This is Mana, and welcome back to yet again another video. And today we're going to continue our coverage on Azeroth at War. Before we even get into this video, if you guys have not watched my previous video, what the hell is this? What is Azeroth at War? Go ahead and check this out, and then come back here, guys. Today we're going to be going over the ogres. You're basically a playable race within this game. Well, not that type of ogre. No. Yeah, this type of ogre here. But yeah, we're going to be going over the ogres. We're going to go ahead and just check out what their racials are, what we basically want for them. We know some stuff about it that I could talk about with you guys, and I just want to speculate some stuff with you guys too. And we'll just talk about the ogres here because it's like one of the most hyped races that I want to play as. It'll go from basically ogres to forest trolls and then everything else down below. That's just me right now. So yeah, strap yourself in. Let's go ahead and check this out, and let's see what the ogres have in store for us in Azeroth at War. Alright guys, and as you can see right here, this is basically the character creation for Azeroth at War. You can see all the classes, races, and everything like that. And this is basically for the ogre here, guys. And we're going to talk about what classes they could be. I know I'm blocking a little bit here, but hey, that's fine. So they can be warriors, which obviously if ogres could not be warriors, I'd kind of be pissed off. But yes, warriors, hunters. Yes, hunters are going to be badass for the ogres. They can be priests, which priests is going to be pretty kind of crazy, man. On them. They can be a shaman. Obviously, we always see these damn ogre shamans when we played, retail WoW Classic WoW. There's always the ogre shaman, and obviously the mage too, the two-headed freaking mages, which is freaking hilarious. And we have warlock, which are basically, those are great classes for the ogres, to be honest, and great classes mixed with the lore, in my honest opinion. So for the class choices they picked here is really great. And let's go ahead and get into the racials, which you can see a little bit over on this side here. So their maximum health is increased, their mining skill is increased by 15, they can greatly reduce the enemy's attack power, and expertise increased with maces and two-handed maces. And they also have one more as well, which is basically their freaking their active racial, which is called Bone Grinder, which weakens the target's attacks with melee weapons by 75% for 5 seconds, which I basically think is the one that can greatly reduce the enemy's attack power. But it's called Bone Grinder. It is on a 5-minute cooldown, and it has from what I'm seeing here, 100-yard range. And just so you guys know, these things are subject to change, whether the comments that you guys give to them in their Discord, or the opinions, or the improvements you guys think, oh, I think you could do better with this. They're listening to everything. So if you're reading these, you're going over these racials that I'm telling you, and you're like, yo, this doesn't make sense, it's not cool, you can join their Discord, you can join and talk in their suggestions for the races and be like, yo, I don't like this racial, I think it should be replaced with this racial. So you go ahead and do that, guys, just so you know. But yeah, it has a 100-yard range, which kind of makes sense, because if you're a priest, hunter, the warlock, or a mage, you're not going to be really close to your enemies that time. You're going to be, pelting stuff at them from a far range. For a warrior, it makes sense. You're going to be up in your, the people's face. So you'll be able to use Bone Grinder easily, but they're probably thinking about Bone Grinder for, the range classes. So it makes sense it has a 100-yard range. But that's pretty cool, man. I love the racials they have on here. It looks freaking cool. And people are asking me, they were asking me about this before. Yo, Mana, how are we gonna make sure which one's a female or a male? Well, I'm gonna pop up 2 pictures on the screen so you guys can see. The one-headed ogres are going to be males. The two-headed ogres are going to be females. As you can see in the photo, the females, they have their chest covered, you know what I mean? They have them covered, so we won't be able to see them. But yeah, that's how we're going to basically distinguish which ogres are female and which ogres are basically male. And also we're gonna go ahead and show you guys a different photo right now, which is basically going to be their starting zone. Like I said, this is all subject to change. All right, I'm just giving you guys more information on this. Let's go ahead and dive into their starting zone. All right, guys, and this is basically going to be their starting zone. Going to be in Stone Maw Hold, guys. Like, I have no idea what they're going to be doing here with the starting zone. But man, I really cannot wait to see all the different races, their starting zones, basically. So, Golden Maw Hold is going to be their starting zone. And this is like one of my most anticipated races from Azeroth at War, just because Ogres look freaking badass. And I like their ratios. Their ratios are pretty cool, especially Bone Grinder, where it weakens the attack, target attack with melee weapons by 75% for 5 seconds. So gonna be nice. They're gonna be chunky boys, man. Their health being increased and everything like that. So they're gonna be tanky boys. I can't wait to, I don't know what I'm gonna be with them, but definitely I'm going to think about warrior or shaman on my ogre, just because it just feels so right. It feels so good to play with ogre, either a shaman or a warrior. And what I want to know from you guys is, what do you guys think about this race? Are you happy to actually being able to have a chance to play this race? What do you think about the classes? Should there be different classes added? Should there be classes being removed? And what do you guys think about the racials? Because I know I want to see discussion about the racials. I think the racials, as they stand right now, are actually good. They're really good. Like, the Bone Grinder's good, the Mace Specialization, Endurance, and Geomancy. You know, I think they're all great for this specific race. And I just can't wait to get it. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, what do you guys think about them distinguishing the male and female orcs? The male orcs having 1 head and the female ogres having 2 heads. I think it's pretty cool that they're distinguishing them like that, but I wish that they would give us the option for the males to have 2 heads. That way, if I ever wanted to make a warlock, if I ever wanted to make a mage, I can go ahead and use a 2-headed version, because those are supposed to be, in lore, supposed to be the smart ones. You know, the 2-headed ogres are supposed to be the smart ones. So I really can't wait to go ahead and dive into this game. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a series on this. This is the second video in my series of freaking covering this server, Azeroth at War. So in the description, in the comments down below, I want you guys to let me know what is the next race you want me to cover. I'm only going to be doing the newer races, which, you know, the Furbolgs, the Murlocs, the freaking the trolls, the forest trolls, the ice trolls, the Nagas, and the Broken. So you guys let me know from those races, which one do you want me to cover next? We'll be going over the racials. We'll be probably going over some starting zones, if they got them ready, and we'll just be overall talking about what I think, what classes they should be in, or just overall talking about what I think about it. And so far, this has been really fun, and I'm happy that you guys are enjoying this content. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the bottom. And yeah, ogres for the win, man. I can't wait to go ahead and play this. If there's anything else you guys want me to cover for this server, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try my best to get it out in a timely format. I'm doing something different with the channel, and I'm trying to provide more quality content than just going out blasting videos every single day. So guys, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like the video, comment down below what you guys think about the ogres in Azeroth at War, and sub to the channel for more private server coverage, more Azeroth at War. I love all of you guys. Again, thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.